Exactly. So, you ready to go on a little adventure with me today?
Always up for an adventure.
All right, excellent. The Church of Tinkerbell podcast.
Faith, imagination, the power of belief.
Love and acceptance to make the world a better place.
What would happen if we all just tried to see the world through the eyes of a child again, even for a moment?
It's a beautiful thought, isn't it?
It is.
The Church of Tinkerbell.
The Church of Tinkerbell. All right, I'm intrigued. Today we're diving into, well, a really captivating concept. It's one that promises to sort of reshape how you perceive your everyday reality. You might find yourself discovering these hidden wellsprings of meaning, like right where you are. Our mission today is to find magic, but maybe not where you'd expect, not in grand castles or, ancient spells. We're looking in the most wonderfully unexpected place, the ordinary moments of daily life. Yeah, so we're pulling our insights from this intriguing article. It's titled The Enchanted Ordinary, Finding Magic in Small Moments. Now, the source for this, the Church of Tinkerbell, might sound a bit unusual.
Hey, it does catch your attention, doesn't it?
It really does. They're known for this unique blend of radical positive psychology and almost poetic philosophy.
Right, and their ethos is pretty telling.
Exactly. Radical kindness, whimsy, glitter, love, laugh, question. It feels particularly fitting for our deep dive today. We want to unpack how this perspective invites you to view your daily life differently, and maybe give you a shortcut to understanding the surprising, really transformative power of attention and presence.
It is an incredibly refreshing topic, isn't it? Because it directly challenges our ingrained notions of where magic usually lives.
Yeah.
We often think it's something external, right? Something grand we have to seek out or, discover somewhere else.
Yeah, something out there.
Exactly. But this deep dive, it really invites you to explore a different kind of transformation. It's not about altering the world around us. It's about subtly, but profoundly, changing how we perceive it.
Shifting our perception.
Precisely. It's about shifting our reality, not just visually, but cognitively. And, modern neurobiology actually backs this up. Sustained attention, focusing in a certain way, can literally reshape our neural pathways. It makes familiar things feel novel, more potent. So the magic here often has a tangible basis in how our brain processes information.
That's a powerful distinction. It really challenges our default settings, doesn't it? So when the article starts talking about magic, what are those common images that pop into our heads, and how does this Tinkerbell approach cleverly kind of subvert those? Because I think for most of us, magic means, mythical creatures, hidden realms, maybe ancient tomes.
Far off places, yeah.
Right. It's usually about escaping the ordinary.
Precisely. That's the conventional view, isn't it? We're drawn to the extraordinary, the fantastical. We often see magic as totally separate from our, let's face it, sometimes mundane existence. But what's really fascinating here, the core idea from the Church of Tinkerbell, is that magic doesn't only live in the extraordinary. Instead, it lives quietly and faithfully in the ordinary moments most of us walk past without noticing.
Quietly and faithfully. I like that.
Me too. And they give such vivid, relatable examples, things you encounter every single day, like the smell of bread baking or the sound of laughter ringing off kitchen walls.
Oh yeah, simple things.
Simple, but powerful. Or, even, and this one's great, a child's question that stops you mid-task because it's both hilarious and profound. The article stresses that these aren't just fleeting things passing by. They're framed as invitations. Doorways to wonder.
Invitations.
Yeah, opportunities for engagement that can really alter our experience if we let them.
But doorways to wonder. That phrase really resonates. It makes me think, okay, how do we actually step through those doors? The article gives us a key, right? It talks about the alchemy of attention. It suggests that if magic is transformation, then attention is its wand. But beyond just saying that, how does the article suggest this transformation actually works? Is it just, changing focus, or is it something deeper about how we engage with the world, maybe even before we think about it?
That's an excellent question because it pushes past just a nice saying. It's a profound idea precisely because it suggests we have the power, the agency to make that transformation happen ourselves. How? By actively directing our awareness.
Right.
So let's go back to that lovely example, the smell of bread baking. Okay, biochemically, sure, it's yeast and heat doing their thing, a scientific process.
Yeah.
But when we consciously stop, take a breath, and truly attend to that smell, let it fill our senses, maybe recall memories, anticipate the taste. it instantly becomes something much, much more than just molecules hitting our nose. It transforms from just sensory input into, as the article puts it, a reminder of home, of care, of hunger soon to be satisfied. It becomes a sacred act of nourishment.
Wow, sacred. That's a strong word for baking bread.
It is, but think about it. This isn't just passive observation, it's active meaning making. The key takeaway here, and it's really liberating, I think, is that the everyday doesn't become enchanted because something outside it changes. It becomes enchanted because we change how we see it. Our internal shift, our conscious use of attention, that's the catalyst. It's almost like a form of cognitive reframing that fills the mundane with significance.
So it's not about finding something already magical out there, but actively infusing our world with magic through our own focus, our effort.
Exactly.
That's a big shift. And if it's about us doing the infusing, well, who are the natural experts at this? The article points to maybe an unexpected source of wisdom, children. They seem to just have this knack for finding magic in overlooked stuff. Why do you think kids are so much better at this? And what happens to us adults? What do we lose?
Children really are incredible teachers for this, aren't they?
Yeah.
They approach the world with this inherent, unfiltered curiosity and openness that we, as adults, often learn to suppress.
Yeah.
For efficiency, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Got things to do.
Right. Kids laugh at things. Adults just walk past. They ask questions that completely reframe the world, questions that make us look beyond our usual assumptions. The examples in the source are just brilliant. Why is the moon following us?
Classic.
Isn't it? Or do worms know they're worms? And even this one. How do you know your thoughts are really yours?
Whoa, deep.
Right. What might sound silly or frankly inconvenient to a busy adult is actually what the Church of Tinkerbell calls the work of wonder. It's this refusal to take reality for granted. I remember my own kid, maybe 5 years old, asking, does the sun get lonely at night? It wasn't just cute, though. It genuinely made me pause. It made me think about the sun's journey with this fresh perspective, almost empathy, that I hadn't considered. The article suggests that somewhere along the line, many of us trade that raw curiosity for efficiency, for certainty, for needing to label everything.
Like put things in boxes.
We do. But children, they just pull us back. They nudge us to notice what's strange and beautiful and mysterious in the most ordinary things. They remind us there's always more to explore, even right under our noses.
They really do. I have to admit, sometimes when I'm rushing, a child's "why is the sky blue that way today?" feels more like a roadblock than an invitation.
Oh, absolutely. We've all been there.
But this article really helps reframe that, highlighting the value in those moments. And speaking of things that kind of defy adult logic, laughter. The article makes this compelling case that laughter is another kind of enchantment, maybe even spell work.
Spell work.
Yeah. It says laughter disrupts heaviness, rearranges energy, and pulls us closer together. But I wonder, could there be a downside? If we look for spell work in every giggle, does it maybe risk, diluting genuine connection? Or is it really something more profound?
That's a thoughtful point.
Yeah.
But I think the Church of Tinkerbell would argue it actually enhances connection rather than diluting it. They describe laughter almost like social alchemy. It's not about forcing every single moment to be super intense or significant. It's more about recognizing the inherent, magical power that laughter holds.
Okay.
Think about it. How a shared laugh can instantly change the whole vibe of a tense room, make it lighter.
Definitely.
Or how it bridges differences, reminds us of our shared humanity in a way that, a logical argument often can't. The source gives these great examples. Kids just giggling uncontrollably at a silly face.
Yep. Can teach.
Totally. Or that perfect inside joke with a friend that just melts away stress in seconds. It's not just a physical thing, a reflex. It's described as spell work of the highest order, precisely because it makes burdens feel more bearable, even if it doesn't magically solve the actual problem, right?
Right, it doesn't fix everything.
No, but it shifts our experience of the burden. It provides release, catharsis, and it creates bonds. Bonds that strengthen us. In a world that often feels pretty fractured, laughter can be this immediate, powerful unifier.
Okay, so if we're buying into this Enchanted Ordinary, if we're convinced it's real, and we accept that attention and laughter are maybe our best tools, what does this mean for us? For you listening, how can you actually practice this kind of everyday magic in your own life? Because let's be honest, adding new habits to a busy schedule can sometimes feel like just another chore.
Absolutely. It can't become another should.
Exactly. So how does the article suggest we approach these practices so they feel like genuine connection and wonder, not just another item on the to-do list?
That's a crucial point. And the Church of Tinkerbell is pretty clear that the Enchanted Ordinary doesn't demand incense or ritual robes. Thank goodness.
Right. No special equipment needed.
Nope. It just asks for presence. For a subtle shift in perspective that doesn't really add tasks, but maybe infuses the moments you already have with more meaning. Give some really simple, very actionable ways to start practicing this. First, they suggest you just pause for sensory moments.
Sensory moments.
This isn't like a full-on meditation retreat. It's just actively noticing. That means, letting the smell of your morning coffee actually register fully. Or feeling the rhythm of your feet on the pavement as you walk. Or even just watching the way light plays on a wall for a few seconds.
Just noticing.
Yeah. Letting these small physical experiences land in your awareness. Grounding you in the present. It connects directly to mindfulness practices, actually, where the simple act of noticing is the transformative part.
That's so simple, but profound. Just stopping to literally smell the coffee, not just gulp it down.
Exactly. Then they encourage you to listen to laughter. Let it be a reminder that joy is contagious. It's accessible, often in tiny doses. It can lift your own spirits, whether it's your laughter or someone else's that you overhear. Sometimes just hearing genuine amusement can be like hitting an emotional reset button. And building on our chat about kids, the article advises, answer the unanswerable.
Yes, the tricky questions.
Right. When a child asks something that seems absurd or makes no logical sense, resist that urge to just dismiss it. Instead, engage with it. Explore it together, even if there's no logical answer.
Lean into the weirdness.
Exactly. It fosters their curiosity, and honestly, it can reawaken your own sense of wonder. It turns what could be an annoyance into this little moment of shared discovery.
That's a total game changer for parents, or anyone around kids, really. Shifting from annoyance to opportunity, recognizing the deep questions they sometimes stumble upon.
It truly is.
Yeah.
And finally, they recommend that we collect sparks of beauty.
Collect sparks. I like that imagery.
Me too. This could mean literally writing them down in a journal, or maybe sketching them if you're visual, or even just whispering a quiet thank you when these small moments of unexpected beauty pop up in your day.
Acknowledging them.
Yes. It's about acknowledging and honoring their presence. This connects really strongly to gratitude practices in positive psychology. By actively collecting these sparks, you're sort of rewiring your brain to look for and appreciate more beauty, creating a positive feedback loop.
What a lovely set of practices. Simple, doable. It really brings us full circle, doesn't it? Back to that idea of the sacredness of the small. We often save the word sacred for big things, right? Big occasions, grand places, cathedrals, mountaintops.
The special stuff.
Yeah. But for someone maybe used to looking for bigger, more dramatic transformations, isn't there a risk these small moments might feel, insignificant, a bit trivial?
That's a very fair concern. And I think the article addresses it, maybe implicitly, by emphasizing the cumulative effect. It's not just one small moment in isolation. The Church of Tinkerbell elaborates beautifully on this. It reminds us that, grand ceremonies have their place, absolutely. But the sacred isn't only found in those grand settings.
It's not exclusive.
Exactly. Instead, it waits in the steam rising from a loaf of bread. It hides in the cadence of a story told at the dinner table. It lingers in the quiet after a shared laugh.
Whoa.
This isn't a brand new concept, of course. Lots of wisdom traditions, Zen Buddhism, indigenous spiritualities, they've long pointed to the profound into tiny details.
Right, finding enlightenment in chopping wood or carrying water.
Precisely that kind of thing. What the Church of Tinkerbell does so well is make it feel accessible and relevant for our modern, often really rushed lives. The more we tune ourselves into these seemingly small moments, the article suggests, the more we realize they are not small at all. They are the threads that weave our days into something whole, something rich with meaning, with connection.
The threads.
Yeah. It's an invitation to see the huge, grand tapestry of life reflected in every single stitch.
Wow. So our journey today, it seems to reveal that the world hasn't changed it. It has always been enchanted. We just needed to notice, and the tools are right here within us. It's a profound shift, really.
It really is, and that's the core of it, I think. Recognizing the inherent ever-present wonder that's already here. So as you go about your day or your week ahead, I want to leave you, our listener, with a thought to maybe mull over. How might intentionally seeking out these doorways to wonder, those sensory pauses, the unexpected laughter, the weirdly deep questions, those collected sparks of beauty, how might seeking those out in your day-to-day life actually change your experience of the week ahead? Maybe consider which seemingly small moments you might actively choose to transform into something sacred, just for yourself. Thanks for going on this little adventure with me today.
Anytime.
And listener, keep sprinkling that fairy dust, all right? We'll see you next time.